Much news, nothing good.
Did you get word to Ramsey?
No, I left a message with Joe Kelly because he wasn't there. He said he'd get it to him now.
Did you tell him it was urgent?
Yeah, he said he'd get it to him right away.
All right. Joe will do it, too. He's a good man. Just hope there's enough time left. Tell me something, Toby. How does Big Ralph get out of his cell at night? I mean, how does he make these, midnight visits?
He's got some guards on his side. They're working for him just like the cons. I saw him, saw one of the big guards, the big guard, let him out of the cell the other night.
All right, I want to see the warden.
Hey, wait a minute, I told you.
I want to see you right now, man. Hey, guard!
Hey, cool it, you're gonna
Hey,
make it worse.
Get out of here right now, man! Come on! Hey, Tiny Tim!
Alex, you had no control over your actions.
That's not true.
You weren't brought down here because of luck or desire or even calculation. It was fate that brought you back to me.
Oh, it's not that simple. I've changed. We've both changed.
Oh, look at tonight. Look at the moon, the stars, the smell of the ocean. You, this meeting. What brought you down to the dock tonight? What compelled you to stare at my yacht? You don't have an answer, because you know it's true. The whole evening I felt something. Something different, something strange, far away. It was disturbing. But now I know. I know why. Because we have to meet again.
You really believe that, don't you?
I saw your eyes before I saw you. Felt you before I touched you.
No. This is much too fast. No.
Alex, I mean, don't fight it. I felt the same way, but it's inevitable. Come aboard with me.
It's not that easy.
It is. You're wrong. Don't fight it. It's beyond you.
If I choose to come aboard your yacht, it's because I choose to. Maybe you should rephrase the question.
All right. Do you choose to come aboard my yacht? Destiny.
Choice.
As you wish.
You guys better be careful. You're gonna spill some in your mouths.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm looking for a volunteer to print up new flyers. Now, we have a divine calling to recruit new members. Is there not a man among you who has the strength to rise to this task? Bless you, my son, bless you.
What? Me? What?
No, it's easy. Just come. I'll show you.
No, I was just going after more soup.
You put the papers in here.
Okay.
In the feed.
Yeah?
You turn this crank, and you're in business.
Oh, great. How many copies you want?
Oh, until you run out of paper.
Hey, that'll be easier. All right?
Good luck.
Oh, my pleasure.
And thank you, my son.
Thank you, my father. Oh, boy. What's in here? Back to school. They got you to work, huh? Oh, hell yes. I mean, you know, they know a guy who can really handle machinery when they see one, you know.
Oh, yeah, you're really handling it nicely there.
Well, you know, I'm dressed for the occasion, pal. What can I do? Were you following?
No way, man. I went in and out the alleys, up and down over fences, you know what I mean? I think they're still chasing that tail.
Man, you are a good man. Can I tell you that?
Okay. Hey, tell me something.
Yeah?
Could you stop that a minute so we can talk?
Sure.
How do you like your new casa?
Slicker, you should be in the travel agency business. This is Vacation Land USA. It's like
really?
the Notre Dame Motel. What can I tell you?
Oh, really? What about the smell? Can you take the smell?
Only when I breathe.
Very good.
Look, would you like to contribute here?
I gave it the office. Thank you anyway.
No. You don't understand, pal. We're not looking for money. We're looking for someone who will pass the word.
Oh, yeah? What word are you talking about?
Oh, these guys are not too choosy. Pass any word you can think of. You know what I mean?
Would you get in trouble? Huh? Would you get in
I'm so glad you could get out tonight. I really wanted to see you.
Is there something wrong?
No, I just needed to be with you for a while, that's all. Even if it's just for a few minutes. Think you could come over later?
I can't. I'm sorry. I wish I could. Monica, she's so suspicious lately. I'm sure. I don't want to start feeding her curiosity.
Yeah, you're right. Her recent challenge to produce an Arnold Wellington was obviously an attempt to expose us.
There'll be other challenges, Susan. You can count on me.
What do you think we should do? Hire someone to play Wellington?
That's too risky. Anyway, even if we did pull it off, she'd just come up with something else. She's a very determined woman.
Hi, Susan. Oh, hello, Brian.
Hi. Hello, guys.
Hello, Brian. You guys having a good time?
Yeah.
Great time. The disco's really cooking, even though there is a shortage of eligible men here. Tell me, you here to dance, Alan?
No, I had to do some business with Susan here on the books.
Well, you know, I wish all my business associates were as pretty as Susan.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
You do look radiant, Susan.
No more compliments, please. It's going to go right to my head. Where's Laura? She's usually with you guys.
We don't know. Somebody said she took a couple of days off of work and seems to have disappeared.
Hope she's all right.
Oh, she's okay, Susan. Believe me, my sister wouldn't go off and do anything crazy without telling me first. I mean, I remember, in fact, one time when
Amy, I don't think that Alan and Susan want to hear any of your mini exploits tonight. We'll be seeing you later. Nice seeing you,
Stay out of
Susan.
trouble now, all right?
Sure.
Bye, Dr. Forte.
That Amy's incorrigible.
I don't believe what she said to me.
What about how pretty you were? What's wrong with that?
No, she didn't say pretty. She said radiant. Radiant, as in pregnant glow.
You're reading into it. I'm sure she didn't mean any harm.
Maybe she didn't, but she's right. I'm showing Alan. It's not going to be very easy from here on in. Come, pretty.
Hey, Tiny Tim, man, get out here. Hey. All right.
Knock off the noise, Hutchins. You're disturbing the other guests.
I know all about that. Listen, I want to see the warden.
Ha! That's funny. The warden wants nothing to do with you.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe he'd like to see me if I could tell him a certain guard of his is about as crooked as a $3 bill.
Oh, and which guard would that be?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe somebody you know real well. Somebody that you see in the mirror every morning. How would that be?
Don't make accusations you can't back up.
Listen, I've got witnesses, mister. Witnesses that have seen you let Big Ralph out of his cage at night, all right? So, don't tell me about witnesses, all right?
You could be asking for big trouble, Dink.
Yeah, well, I've already got big trouble, but I tell you, when I see the warden, maybe you and me will share a little trouble together. How'll that be?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, gentlemen, be sure and read every bit of it, right? Especially the end part about the hell and damnation. That's the good stuff. Be sure and read it all.
Mr. Jones, you have the heart and soul of a missionary.
Not enough money in it, pal.
Well, you know, what can I tell you?
Read the stuff. Read it, my friend.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I can't read this. The letters are all smudged together.
I've seen you somewhere.
I'm sorry, let me look at it.
That is it for me.
Well, it looks okay to me. It's very clear to me. I tell you what, why don't you hold on to it and, you know, read it when you're sober.
I had a drink in a week.
You haven't had a drink in a week?
No.
I'll see what I can score for you, pal. Here you go.
Very familiar. You must have
You
been.
got one over there?
No,
Come on, I got to. Hey,
put that away.
business,
Put it away in
business.
here.
Let's talk business.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm ready.
What? Listen, man, my 48 hours are up. All right? Cassadine, I know, is out there gunning for me at this hour.
Oh, man. Okay. Where do we start?
We're gonna start. There's only one place to start. That's with the button.
The button. What button?
The button.
What button?
You don't know? Oh, I forgot to tell you about the button. The button, man. Look what happened when I threw the lights out in the auction.
Yeah.
I went up to get the princess, right? Somebody got there in front of me. I struggled with him. But the only thing I got, he got the princess. I ripped something off his coat. What I ripped off was his button. So we got to start. All we got is a button and the smell of his aftershave, which I'll never forget.
Wow. Well, look, maybe if we get in touch with Benny, you think that could help?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I've been thinking about Benny.
Because if anybody tried to make Benny an offer, anything about that statue at all, we'd have a place to start.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And we got to start somewhere. Anywhere is as good as anywhere, and Benny is as good as anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to look him up then.
All right, Slicker, my good buddy. That statue at this point is my life, you know. We've got to find it.
Well, it's the most important thing in the world to you. Am I right or wrong?
Rise, brothers, and let us raise our voices in song, thanking our dear Creator for another day of sobriety, another day of salvation.
You gonna sit there? You wanna get out?
I'm awfully sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt anything.
No, I meant it was a pleasant surprise.
Oh, I can tell you're ecstatic about it.
You know, we've been to a movie, Alan.
Yes?
It was really interesting. It was all about this rugged fighter pilot and his family.
Oh, yes. Quite entertaining.
Oh, you enjoyed it then, did you?
Well, I did enjoy the ending, I must say.
What happened?
Well, the wife divorces his husband.
Well, because he was seeing another woman.
Too bad I missed it.
Yes, it is. But since you said you were going to be terribly busy, Kathy and I decided that we'd go to the movie alone.
And then we stopped off at Kelly's and Joe suggested the disco.
And I thought it might be a very good idea to come by. Give me a chance to meet Susan's beau. What was his name? Arnold
Wellington.
Arnold Wellington, that's it. Is he here?
No, I don't think so. He couldn't be, actually, because Susan and I were just talking business.
Oh, that's right. Business, yeah.
Guess what happened to me today, Alan?
Tell me, Kathy, what happened to you today?
I'm going to be working for your father in Alexandria in the office while Laura's playing.
How did that happen?
Well, I guess you could say I was at the right place at the right time.
Yes. Well, we stopped in the office. I wanted to talk to Edward, and it became very apparent he needed somebody to answer the phones for him.
Well, congratulations, Kathy. I'm sure it'll turn into a very neat little arrangement.
That's exactly the way I feel.
Hi, Kathy. Like to dance?
Sure. Will you excuse me? I'm glad we ran into you, Alan.
Nice to see you too, Kathy.
So, this is the business.
Well, Susan's been having trouble with books all week.
No wonder. I mean, it's so dark in here. How can anybody see anything? Here's new mirror.
Actually, I had finished all the business. I just stopped off to have a nightcap, that's all.
I never realized that you needed music to have a nightcap party.
Well, it's nice for a change, isn't it?
I never even realized you needed this kind of music.
I don't need it, but I enjoy it. You get used to it.
I wouldn't get too used to it if I were you. You never know when it'll be taken away from you.